Hello and welcome. Today we are going to make a roster for our Shop Titans heroes. This you'd only need to watch the first 5 minutes, and I'll teach you how to do it. I'm going to make the whole thing, so the video is going to be longer than that, but you'll get the gist after a really quick time. Um, Let me just restate from the top: Excel is not a database. And one more time, Excel is not a database. I have seen people try to use Excel for projects that are much too expansive for Excel. I love Excel, clearly, but it's not a database, it's a spreadsheet. So if you're trying to do um, like high functioning database stuff, use something like SQL. If you're trying to do statistical analysis, use something like SPSS. But for the purposes of this, or any kind of like casual project, this is great. So we're making a roster of Shop Titans heroes. You can make a roster of anything for your fantasy football team, for I don't know, a list of tools you have, anything. So we're focusing on Shop Titans, and I'm going to go through and make all of my heroes. So the first thing I have, you can see 25 heroes here. So we're going to need 25 cells. And the first thing that we're probably going to put is their name. And then we will have these 25 heroes. And what else are we going to want to know about them? Let's just start at the top here, Nanners. Start putting it in. Nanners, I like to have their power. And then you could have their equipment. Their equipment. You could have their skills. And I do want their skills for sure. But I want a little buffer. So, um, when you're doing something like this, it's going to be a lot of how you want it. So I'm showing you how I do it. I'll show you one other way to do it. And but you'll have all the knowledge to make it however you want. So I'm going to have the 4 skills. I'm not going to do the equipment. I'll show you how to do it just in case you care. But I'm not going to put in the equipment. I want their HP. I want their I want HP, defense, and evasion together. And then I want attack, and I want their crit chance and their crit damage. Chance of crit, and then multiplier for crit. Let's start with that. We have Nanners. Power, 49437. If you, I believe that Rega on ST Central has found out the actual formula for power. I'm not 100% on that. You could make it calculate itself if you wanted. All right, skill 1. Now here's the fun part. So what I want to do is I could just put, eliminate. But I don't have them all memorized. Some people do, not me. Uh, you could have what it does, so plus 80% attack, plus 60% crit. Oh, you can't start something with a plus in Excel. Whoops. Okay, 60% attack. There's 80% attack. Whatever. I'm going to delete this anyways. Crit. Or you could have something like that. That takes up a lot of space. If you wanted, you could merge these. I'm going to go ahead and make this full screen while I work on it. Like merge, 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 and then this, right, you could list out the stuff. 60% attack, or it's 80%, whatever, 60% crit. Right, you could center this, and then you have it all listed out. That might be one way to do it. But what I am going to do is put in the symbol, because I like that. So, if you don't know, if you go to the website, they have, right here, they have the fan kit. I can download the fan kit. It's too large for Google to scan for viruses. You better trust it. Fan asset, that's fine. Dun, 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 dun. And let me unzip this bad boy. fine for now. Oops, didn't click that. Oh well. We don't even need all these, but it'll just take a minute. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the symbol. So I'm going to actually put this eliminate symbol because I think it looks a little prettier. And like I said, I don't have them all memorized, but I have like kind of a vague idea of what they all do. And I can always look it up if I need to. You could add like a key. Remember, Excel has multiple sheets. So you could like put a key of all the skills in on a second sheet if you wanted like a quick reference. Um, or there are like some really nice infographics people have made that have all the sheets. Or you could do the thing I said where you just list out what it actually does. All right. So I've got it here and we want skills. Ta-da! All the skills. So just to make this a little less cluttered, I'm getting rid of all the crap I don't want. So I don't need any of the heroes. I don't need any of the classes. You could keep the classes if you wanted. I'm going to do something else for the classes, which I'll show you. Don't need any elements. All right, cool. So I've got that, and then I do need the classes. Hero classes. Okay, great. Great, 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 great. So now what you're going to want to do is kind of figure out what size you want these to be. So I'm going to go back to Excel, and I'm going to insert picture from this device. And we want eliminate. Now, you're going to want to pick whatever size you want this and make them all that size. I'm going to go, let's try half an inch. Oops. Half an inch is too big. Let's do 0.3 inches. And this is locked, so it'll just do both of those for you. I think that's good. Oh no. Okay. You cannot format, or if you can, please tell me. You cannot do this in inches. You have to do it in pixels. I kind of forgot about that. Oh darn. I'm going to do this by trial and error because last time I remember looking it up and it was kind of a pain. But I'm just going to do that. Good enough. And oops. And that. So if you don't know, if you highlight all these, when you resize one, it'll resize them all to that exact same width. So how's that look? Are we going to get the 25? Yep, we're going to get all 25 fit in on this sheet with the zoom that I like. We're going to get them all there. And I'm just actually going to, there's no room for the skill with how I made this, so I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So one thing that is annoying, I'm going to insert and see how that popped down. That's what you want. If you are not, oops, that's not what I wanted. Let's do this. If you don't do it right, oh, it worked. Okay, if you don't do it right, see, it won't insert down. So that's why you don't want to be dragging these around because it's easy to put them in the wrong spot. What you want to do is highlight the cell you want it in and paste directly in that cell or insert directly in that cell. So I'm going to keep going along with nanners, and I know we're coming up on 5 minutes, might already be past it, but we're almost done with the first hero, and once you see how to do the first hero, you're good to go. Insert, whenever you squish it, it gets, okay. But we're looking for Dueling Grace, Executioner, and Eternal Curse. Are these in alphabetical order? I don't know. I'm sure you already see it and you're like, what are you doing? There we go. And, oops. Size, what did I do? 0.3? Perfect. That is what I wanted, right? Yeah. And then we're getting Executioner. Executioner. Is that Executioner? Yeah. Yeah. All right. And then we want curse. Come on, curse. There we go. All right, now this is gonna speed up as we get a little closer because once we start doing duplicates, you don't need to insert them. You can just copy them, which is a lot nicer. So we got that. If you wanted to do equipment, it's the same thing, right? You would just put like helm or whatever, and then you would go insert pictures. Oops, I tabbed over, doesn't matter. And instead of going to skills, one of these is equipment, elements, items, helm, and I don't know what this person has on. It's not going to be a helmet since it's a rogue, but right. And you would do the same thing. And then if you wanted to, so these are transparent, which is really nice because what you could do is you could mark the rarity behind it. So you could go here and say, oh, this is a legendary, or this is an epic, or this is, whatever, superior. Um, but I'm not doing equipment, so get out of here, you. Oops, no fill. Don't want this helm column. But you could do that, right, for all 6 slots. So now I'm going to go back to HP. And the HP is 404. Wow, that's pretty low HP for how much power this has. The defense is 1850. The evasion is 50. I'm going to format this whole column as a percent, and that way I can just type in 50. Because if you put in 50 and then convert later, it does the 5,000 as you just saw. Okay, the attack is 10,013. The crit is 30 and 5.6. So I'm going to do the same thing here, make this all percentages. 5.6. Okay, now, this is hard. This is not, we're not doing a simulator, but we do want to do like a little bit more analysis on this than just what we did right there. So we might also want to do threat, which, where's threat under defense? Yeah, threat is 30. Um, so I mean, that's how you do it. You can see. And then, skip to the end of the video if you want to see it like all, cosmetic in video, or in video, all cosmetic and finished and with colors and formatting. Uh, Otherwise, I'm going to do a little departure here. Um, so here's the deal. How much damage is this guy doing? Well, the attack is 10k. If you like commas, put commas in there. The attack is 10k. The crit rate is 30%, and the crit multiplier is 5.6. So effective damage, you could call it, would be equal to how often we crit, and we crit 70% of the time. So we crit 1 minus that, that's 70%. Wait, what did I say? We don't crit 70%. I think I was speaking wrong. Times that. So 70% of the time, we're doing this. So we're making a weighted average here, right? Plus 30% of the time, we do this, and it's a crit. So this is our weighted average of crits versus non-crits. And so our effective damage is actually almost 24k. Oh, all right. So this is actually a pretty high damaging guy, but here's the thing. As you may know, Samurai plus 40% crit rate and 20% evasion until damaged. Regain bonuses after 2 rounds. So that's a lot. I'm going to walk through it. Skip ahead if you don't care. Um, what I'm going to do, it's not perfect, and this is not a simulation. What I'm going to do is take an average. Here's the problem with averages. If you are doing like a blitz combat and it happens really quick, you don't get a big sample size, and so it's not going to play out like this. But if you're doing like a long stall combat, like if you're doing the tower boss with like bishops, then this is going to actually be pretty accurate because you get like 30, 40, maybe even more. I haven't counted, but you might get like 50 plus rounds. But in shorter combats, you're not going to get that sample size, so it's going to be kind of inaccurate. But here's what we know about ninjas. Uh, I'm going to do a little back-end calculation over here. So the evasion is 50% plus 20, so 70%. Um, so how often is this up? Is this up, right? So there's a 30% chance that it gets damaged the first turn, and then a 30% chance on the second turn, assuming it didn't get damaged. And so what we're going to do is say, um, it should be up. Oh no, you know what? Actually, I'm just now realizing this is going to be a little, this is too much that I want to go into. If you want me to do this, I will do it. If I get one comment asking me to do this, I'll do it in the next video. I'll make a video about it. What I'm going to do is actually going to average this. So it is 50, but because it's a ninja bonus, um, I'm just going to say that this is up uh, about 50% of the time, even though it should be a little bit more than that. And so it's 30, but what I'm going to do here, I don't want to copy this onto my other characters, which is why I'm doing that. I'm actually going to increase the crit rate uh, by 20%. Yep, that's not right. How about 0.2 instead of 20? There we go. I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Ugh. Oh, golly gosh. 1 minus, the crit rate is 30, 0.2 plus 0.2 plus. There we go. I forgot parenthesis. Be careful with your parentheses in Excel. Okay, so the effective damage is actually closer to 33k. Oh, class. I want to put a class in, and we're going to do that the same way we did the other stuff. Oops. This is a... Ta-da. Okay. I'm going to make some buffers just to make this a little prettier. Okay. So that's Nanners. We have the effective damage. Is there anything else that I want? Crit, effective damage. We got defense. Okay, I think we're good for now. So, that was Nanners. Now I got another sensei. Nando. Nando is a 44519 class. Okay, insert. I'm going to find it so that I don't have to go to full screen. Where is the image button when you are in this tiny little thing? I don't want illustrations, pictures. There we go. Why am I importing something right now? This is the copying thing I was talking about. And also, they overlap a skill. They both have this curse, and they both have this. So check that out. And they both, oh man, these guys are really similar. So look at that. That was much quicker to do that one, and it only gets quicker as you have like a larger percentage of skills already in here. So let's do anti-magic net next. What am I doing? Skills. Anti-magic net. Cool. HP 374, 1728. Oh, I didn't put threat in. I don't really care about threat. You can put it in if you want. 54. Attack is... Why isn't this guy seated? Quick little detour while I seat this person. Cool. 48088. Alright, attack. 9962. 1888. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? 414. 1888. Evasion 54. Attack 9962. And we are 256. So we have the 20 and we have the same 5.6. Cool. And again, I don't want that for all this stuff, but for this ninja, we're going to use the formula we used before. We have 28k effective damage. Pretty good. That's Nando. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do these by class and by type of hero. So let's do all the... I don't think I have any more ninjas. I might have one more. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Ninja... Nope. No more ninjas. Okay. So now let's do the dancers. How about? First up is Dandelion, who has a power of 31946. So we're just going to insert this the same way we've been doing it. You know, actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make Shop Titans a little smaller. And Excel, oh yeah, and Excel a little bigger. Now we're talking. It's tough. It's like I'm trying to record on one monitor, and you know I'm usually using three, so it's a little difficult. Okay, so we have, look, we get to copy the anti-magic net, but then we have three new ones. All right, all right, all right. Oops, get out of here. We've got this basic evasion skill. What kind of pleb has common evasion? Me. I'm that kind of pleb. I don't have the patience to re-roll until I get the perfect skills. I wish I did. We got Bowmaster. That's not bad. I'm happy with Bowmaster. Give me that. Bowmaster. Cool. And we've got Whirlwind Attack. Sounds like a Pokemon move. Whirlwind Attack. Pidgey, use Whirlwind. Alright. 386. 2092. Evasion is 68. Pretty good evasion. Attack, we have 11909. Crit is 25 and 4. Okay, so I skipped over it for the ninja because I was realizing it was going to be beyond the scope of this video. This one we will actually do the thing. So guarantees critical hit after dodging an attack. So again, you want large sample sizes, but in addition to critting 25% of the time, this person is going to crit. So it doesn't count on the first round. That's the thing, right? Because it wasn't attacked on the first round. But ignoring the first round, there's a 68% chance that it dodged and is going to crit again. So, okay, I'm going to copy this down because I'm actually going to have to change it for a couple classes here. So what we actually want to do is it's not just this crit rate. For a dancer, the damage is equal to the chance we don't crit. So the chance we, or let's do the chance. How do we want to do this? So 68% of the time, here we go. 1 minus. Why am I having like? I'm just having a complete brain fart right here. What are the odds that we don't crit? It's equal to. Okay, it's. I don't. 1 minus this. It's like kind of amazing times 1 minus this. I don't know. So 24% of the time we're not critting. Um, it's like what you just typed it there instead of there. How'd that help? I don't know. It's kind of funny when I'm trying to narrate what I do. It's like more difficult than if I'm just doing it, which I guess makes sense. Okay, so the chance that we crit is 1 minus, oops, 1 minus that times 1 times 1 minus that. So no, that's missing the crit, missing the crit. So that is the chance that we don't crit. And that's at 24, right? Yeah. So this is the chance that we don't crit. And we're going to multiply this whole thing by the base attack. Oops. If you have any questions about any of these intermediate steps, leave a comment. I'll answer it. So far, I haven't gotten any comments. So, it's happy to take a little time to answer. Plus, so we're doing a weighted average. So this is the percent chance, right? It's still just a weighted average. Percent chance that we don't crit times our non-crit damage. Now, the chance that we do crit is equal to 1 minus the chance that we don't crit. And again, it's equal to our attack times our crit rate. So you can see that actually this is why dancers are so good. In case you don't know, these are like the best class in the game. It only has a 12k attack, but its effective damage is actually almost 40k. And this isn't even like a particularly good dancer. I mean, it's a good dancer, but it's not like, I mean, you can make it much better, right? Because you're essentially getting this crit rate, right? So let's go to another dancer. That was Dandelion, not you. Dandelion, Danielle. All right, what do we get to reuse? Nothing. It's all new skills. That is a travesty. The power is 27251. What a weak dancer. And we're just going to copy this down. So again, make sure you're not just like pasting it nowhere. You want to highlight the cell and then paste in there. And then we're going to go in here. And we've got, what's this, backstab, I think it's called? Backstab. 0.3. Cool. And we got, I'm going to make this a little prettier at the very end. That's how I do it. Aesthetic should always be at the end, in my opinion. What is this skill called? Cloak and Dagger. And we've got a Finger Breaky. I believe that is the official name. Glancing Blows. I almost got it. Wand Master. Cool. We're cruising. HP 315, defense 5217. And then if you do want to do like a simulator later, you can just copy paste all this data. So that's pretty nice. 7142. That is a very low attack. Doesn't help its equipment is not that good. The crit rate is 30 and 4. And we want the dancer formula. Wow, pretty low. Pretty low. Danielle, you're about to get re-rolled. Bilbo. Dalaran. Oops, I wish that was its power. Alright, what are we copying? We're copying the anti-magic net. We're copying this, and then we got to go find the other ones ourselves. We've got the D20, and we've got the bag of wings. I don't know, it just reminds me of like a sack of wheat or something. For some reason it has a wing on it. Cool. Alright, 353. 2405, 65. Oh, I love 65. That is max evasion with Polonia. Crit rate 50 and 6. Ooh, that 6 is gonna boost it. Look at that. What? What? Oh, it doesn't have the dancer formula. Man, really? That low? I guess the attack is super low. That is true. What weapon do you have? You need a new weapon. I'm always scared, like, I don't know, is T12 gonna come out? I don't know. I'm always scared, you know, to like throw a new weapon in. Let's make sure. I'm just gonna check that I put all these in right. Oh, look at them shift down. That's what you want. You don't want it. The thing is, when they don't all shift down, it'll go like that, and like you will lose them. Ah, it's a total pain. Okay, we have yet another dancer. I wonder why I have so many dancers. Maybe because, oop, that's exactly what you don't want to do. Maybe because they are very, very good. We got another wand master. Wand twins. We got a broken finger, glancing blow, I think, a curse, and we've got a firestorm. I don't know what this is called. Another. You can tell this is one of my earlier heroes because it has a common first skill. And then I got some good other skills, so I just kept it. You know, it's like I don't want to re-roll and make new heroes because what if they introduce like a new hero class and it's better? I don't. We're due for a new content update. Hopefully it comes. You know, I don't know. I'm starting to get a little worried after this avatar reveal. 4.5. Boom. And we want the dancer formula. 31k. All right, Dawn. Good job. Sarah, Ben, Mesa. Wow, you are so good, Mesa. This is the newest. This and one other person I just re-rolled. What am I doing? I just gemmed the last couple hero slots and got this and one other person. Pretty good. I'm pretty happy with her. What am I doing? Oh, man, it is like amazing how difficult it is to talk and fill this in. Like I don't want to do, you know, I want to talk. I feel like it's going to be pretty boring if you're just watching me enter data, not say anything, but at the same time, it's surprisingly difficult. Wow, that is some high effective damage. Okay. Yeah, see, it doesn't have that basic evasion. We got the Gucci evasion. I don't know, maybe my voice is annoying. Maybe it's better if I just don't say anything. I don't know, I typically don't like those videos on YouTube or like when people like open up Notepad and they're typing instructions instead of just saying it. Oops, don't want to do that. You can always just mute me and put on music in another tab, right? All right. I think that was a uh, full tour. So now we're back. Now we're over to Grandma, and we're finally using the actual formula. Did I use the good one? No, I didn't for that dancer. Although that dancer doesn't even have it because it doesn't have the tier 3 skill because I haven't given it elements yet. All right, we're back to the original formula for damage. Grandma is a Grand Master. Um, and speaking of comments, if anybody would like, has any sort of, you know, Excel project, um, Shop Titans thing they want to see, you know, just let me know. That's the reason I did this first one is actually, um, what am I doing? It keeps resizing it. It's messing me up. Rob Mods was asking me about building that first video I did, which was the guild tracker, because he knew I did it for Rotten Vale. Skills. I want the lame die, the common die. Alright, we can just delete this right now because nobody has that. Common die, where are you? There you are. used to make these actually. They weren't on YouTube, but I used to make these Excel videos for the accounting program at my alma mater. I was the TA, and there he is. And I would make step-by-step walkthroughs on like how to make a balance sheet or income statement, statement of cash flows, statement of shareholders' equity, all that kind of stuff. And this one we get to copy. Booyah. All right, HP 405, defense 3215, evasion 43. Hey, you're not. Oh, it didn't matter. It's all threes, even though I was like, whoa, the element's only 75. Okay, attack. 666. Uh-oh, 9. Which is kind of just an up down 6. And we are a 55-7. Boom, 28k. See, look at that. Even though, look at how high this crit rate is, higher than all this. Higher crit multiplier, but the damage is still lower than some of these. This is like I went all in on crit. Extra crit chance. Extra crit chance. Extra crit damage. Right? Extra crit damage. Went all in on crit. And still, it's like not as much as the dancers. The dancers are so good. Alright? So, I do not have another Grandmaster, but I do have a couple Tricksters. Alright, we'll do the Tricksters. Oops, I forgot to put in Grandma's power. Alright, Trickster. Trickster 1. Cyrus. These are the most recent recruits besides the two I just mentioned. Mesa and a chieftain, I think I did. What am I doing? I want a hero class. Trickstar. I'm going to do that twice. I'm just kind of preemptively doing it. 29951. And what do we got? We got this sweet, sweet gold evasion. That's what I'm talking about. We got the eliminate. Very good. Dagger storm. No idea what that's called. And we've got heart, gold heart. We've got a heart of gold. So my mommy says, okay, is it this one? Yeah. There's two hearts of gold, so it can get confusing. Oops. HP 842. Crit rate is 20 and 2.6. Oops, 2.6. That is a very good crit rate. Unfortunately, it's not mine. Pretty low damage, which is actually what you kind of want for these tricksters because you're trying to stall out combat, so you want this really high evasion, which this is even too high because it's going to be 80% except for it's capped at 75 with Polonia. But I don't think I want to re-roll any of this. Nah. Nah, of course not. We got Cyrus in there. Where's our other one? I know you're in here. Tammy! Yeah, so you want this, and I should put some lizards on them. My heroes just aren't geared. Because like I said, I'm always like scared that, something else is going to come out. It's scary. And then when they do come out, it's way too expensive. It's not worth it. So you got to wait. It's a Strug. Strug City. That's where my town is. That's why I left Rottenvale. They were tired of having me in Strug City. So now I'm bringing down Pride Rocks. Nah, I love Rottenvale. $25.2. Not .2. How about 2? Cool, cool. All right, I got a couple more greens. The greens are popular. There's the Sensei. Grandmaster. Got it. Trickster. Got it. Pathfinder. Here we go. I'm just going to do these two at a time. It's kind of annoying to switch folders, so I'm just going to get ahead of this one a little bit. Oops. And we're going to do... Oh, wait, you know what? No, yeah, I do have the conch. We're doing the Pathfinder, and then we will do the conch. Cool. All right. Daphne, 27647. And we've got, once again, the bag of wheat. We got a golden heart. We've got a gun. That's the first time. We have this skill. Tycho always tells me to reroll the skill. He says, listen, small fry. This skill sucks. Get rid of it. But it's gold, man. And it keeps my repair cost down. It's like having an extra item. Alright. And the nice thing, what am I doing? God, it is amazing how difficult it is for me to try and click on what I'm trying to click on while I'm talking. I'll get better at it. Don't you worry. Those gold skills, it's the same as I used to play a lot of competitive Magic the Gathering. And a format that is draft where you open packs and take cards. And the cards have different rarities, and the rare cards are gold. And we used to say, people love gold. Even though sometimes the rare cards suck, and sometimes you'd rather have a common. But the gold is just so appealing. And a great thing about this game is you don't need to play optimally. Like the heroes and the gear with the Titan souls and everything, it's so much more than you need. Wow, that is a low attack. That is a low, 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 low attack. That's pathetic. I need to do something about that. Not right now, though. So like I have a bunch of suboptimal heroes, but I still can, clear all the content, and like pretty efficient. I can farm pretty efficiently, actually. So that's cool. You can like do cool builds. Like we're gonna get to my samurai later, which really is not a good. Which like as a hero is bad, but you don't need it to be good. It's pretty cool. Um, or like I know some players who are a lot more casual, and they don't need to like re-roll their heroes a bunch like I do. Like they don't, people who like have never re-rolled a hero, and it's fine. You can still like clear all the content. So I think that's a good spot um, to be in with the power of the cards. It's the gains you get, because it's not that you can't clear content, it's just you get much more efficient clears. So you get like duo clears, so you do twice as many quests. So you get like efficiency gains for optimizing, but you don't miss out on content. So I think that's like a really good place to have it. All right, 40 and 5. So yeah, this conch was like specialized in crit damage, extra crit, or maybe not. I guess it just has that extra crit damage. But then it also, it's innate is crit based. 31 still have not even come close to Dandelion, who only has not even 12k attack. All right, so we're done with the greens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little buffer in before we move on to the, I don't know, I guess we'll do blues next. All right, we've got a warlock. 0.3, awesome. And while I'm in that folder, I'm just going to grab the other stuff because I do not like going folder to folder. Um, we're going to have some clerics. That's my favorite class. Dancers are for chumps. Clerics are the bee's knees. Um, think I have one of those. I'm not sure. I'm just going to put them in now and I'll delete them later. I think that's actually quicker than waiting and going back just in case. I don't know if I even have a Spellblade. Zero cost. But I'll put it in just in case. I don't think I do. Which is funny because I have that crappy extra equipment bonus thing that I won't. I refuse to reroll, but the spellblade just doesn't appeal to me. Okay, we got a warlock. We got Wanda the warlock. 36484. And now we're gonna have some new skills with these spellcasters. We still have the wand master. We do not have the perfect form. Give me that perfect form. I don't like scrolling. I'm gonna make these a little smaller. There we go. When I wall, force wall, brick wall. Okay. HP 419. Look at this attack. We got a sweet, sweet, sweet attack. 35913. And the crit rate is 5 and 2. So look at this. It's lower. Look at that attack. Almost 36k. Still is not doing as much effective damage as this dancer that has a 12k base attack. That's the like I don't like nerfs. Nerfs aren't fun, obviously. Buffs are better, but it is. I know I was just praising it, and I do think it's good, but it is a little sad how much dancers invalidate every other class because they're so good. Wendy, Wanda, and Wendy the Warlocks, in my opinion. 39668. That's not what I wanted. Same, just the base. All right, finally, we got somebody that beat that dancer. And it has higher evasion. Not than the dancer, than Wanda. This is a sweet little warlock. All right, and we got the perfect form. We got the anti-magic net. And we got the mushroom cloud. I have no idea what that's even called. Toxic spores. Poison cloud. I made the warlock just to get a warlock exclusive skill. Is that one? I'm not sure. But this one's kind of lame. This one at least got the sweet one. Okay, what's next? We got warlocks. We got the Geomancer. Put you down there. I'm gonna put you up there. We got Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn has a whopping 29k power. It's really not that good, Gwendolyn. Another wand master. What can I say? My squad loves wands. We have a whole wand club. Where Ollivander gives us discounts. Little nerd reference. Fireball. The solution? Oops, I didn't put that where I wanted. I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to risk putting it in the wrong spot. Because once you start inserting stuff, you want this to be modular. You want it to be easily updatable. I found it right away last time, and now I can't. So, when you insert, you want to just work. 376, 2119, 10. Our attack is 29, 741. Crit is, yep, 5 and 2. Cool. Alright, I don't think I have any more Geomancers. I might have one. Nope, just the one. Okay. So now we're, that's kind of ugly that I put a non-Titan in between Titans. I could fix it if I wanted, but whatever. Annabelle! Annabelle is pretty similar to Gwendolyn. The Titans, I love the Titans. You basically, everything is like a tier 6. So the base is good, you know, the base tier 5s are good, or tier 6s are good, and then you get the Titans. Hero design's good, generally speaking, with a couple exceptions. 3 new skills, wow. You are a rebel, Annabelle. We got Fireball, another Fireball. This one's actually called Fireball. Which is funny because it looks more like a magic missile, to be honest. Uh-oh, I messed up that. Okay. Gotta wear one. And we've got Flying Sword. Shining Blade, huh? Kind of reminds me of, I used to play this RTS Warlords Battlecry, and you could have these Inquisitors that would summon flying swords. Alright. 585, defense 3391, evasion 0. I think that's our first 0 evasion. Look at this kit, this equipment kit, by the way. Man, my heroes are geared so well. I definitely don't just slap whatever random junk on them. I definitely don't just press optimize and walk away. I am an artiste. Alright. I don't think I have another Archdruid. I'm gonna check. Archdruid, 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 Archdruid. Okay, nope. Right, that was... Yep. Alright, now to the bishops. Now these... So, you're not going to see how good they are. Do not do what I just did. You do not want to drag this stuff, as I've said multiple times. Alright. Bam, bam! So, it's funny, these guys have the lowest power. It's like 28. What are you talking about? That's like the lowest hero yet, besides this one that's new. Oh, I guess I have a couple weaker dancers. This is like... This isn't. One of my other dancers, or one of my other bishops, is like my best hero. Because the power rating does not take into account health regen. This person's regenning 20 plus 12, 32 health a turn, and has evasion of 30%, which is 40% with Polonia. And so essentially, it takes almost half damage. It takes a little more than half damage, and it regens 32 health per turn, and it's got decent defense. Like it, you just go really long with these, and they're really good. Like 2 of my bishops can clear uh, the final floor of Titans, of Tower Titans, easy. Um, yeah, these guys don't really have crit bonuses, not like the dancers that are, or the green guys that are all about that stuff. And this is actually like my worst um, bishop. Look at that basic common evasion. Ugh, disgusting. All right, we need a shield. We need the Scimitar Blade Dance. Cool. 515, 4327. So like if you put these in a combat sim, they're so good. Even though the power rating doesn't make it seem like it. God dang it. There we go. Alright, wait, that was Bam Bam. Now it's Bilbo. Look at that, even weaker than the last one, even though I think this one is stronger than the last one in terms of content it could clear. classes. Okay, we've got the bag of wheat. We have got the flying sword. We've got cursed. Oh, look at this. Is this the first one that I don't have to copy a single thing for? It might be. And we got the curse. Cha-ching. All right. Um, and we got Merle, who is the weakest, power rating wise, 24k. I think this is my weakest hero besides these newbies. Look at this, 65 evasion. So with Polonia, that's max 75 evasion. This hero with 716 health? You kidding me? This plus Polonia can like solo, or not, obviously not solo, duo like the Bleakspire boss. I mean, it's so good. And the game has the audacity to give it a 24k power rating. Look at how low that damage is, which is what you want with Bologna, right? It just lasts forever, and you just whittle them down, heal up and whittle them down. All right, we got the Blade Dance. We got the Evasion. We got Common Evasion. Oh, got a new skill. We got the Shadow Clone. Nope, that's not it. Shadow Clone. Cool. That's the Bishops. Warlock we did. Warlock we did. Geomancer. Archdruid. Is that it? I don't have... Yeah, I don't have the Spellblade. I don't have that. Okay. So I'm going to make another little buffer. And then we will go on to the Zerks. Brian. This is... Oh no, this isn't. One of the Zerks is, I think, like one of my first heroes. I mean, obviously not my first, since all my first got rerolled since they were like tier 1s. And that was before... that was before Tower of Titans existed, so they were just useless. Alright, we got the Thick Skin. We're cruising. Wonder how long this is. I wonder if we're over an hour yet. Well, any sane person would have skipped past all this. Which I explicitly gave you permission to do at the beginning. Hero classes. We got the Zerk. And then we're going to have the... actually, you know what? I don't think I... I forget what my samurai is. I don't think I upgraded him. We have a ranger coming up. Okay. We have got a knight and a chieftain. A lord, excuse me. And a chieftain. Alright. 803. 8008. Get it? Hey, if you get it, you get it. I think we're going to have a bunch more 5-2s. Yep. That was Brian. And... yeah, the samurai's not. We got Ben. Ben. I believe this is my oldest hero. Alright, we've got the gun from earlier. We've got the Excalibur sword. And I kept him just because, like, this one, I just got, like, all commons. And then, like, I got that epic, which isn't even, like, particularly good, as the 4 skill. I was just like, oh, an epic. This guy's the best. That's not what I wanted. I was thinking about the Excalibur sword. Okay, I want the heart, the common heart. Not that common heart, this common heart. Cool. And then... Alright, look at that HP. Now we're talking. 9-4, no evasion. Pretty good. Cool. 23979. Such good power. I really need to delete this guy and reroll him, but I've had him for so long. Okay. Those are all the Zerks. Samurai. This is the last class symbol I have to import. And it is a normal samurai. This samurai really needs to get rerolled too. I spent so much time rolling this guy and he turned out like garbage. Sarah. Why are you so bad? I don't think anyone else has the axe. Crush. Crush. Whirlwind attack. I don't think anyone... Oh, someone else does have the sword. Gwendolyn. Perfect form. We got that. 5, 6, 4, 8, 9, 9, 10, 9400. Probably re-rolled like, I don't even know how many times for this guy. And then like finally got that as a first skill, and then was just like, and then got that, and I was like, oh, all right, all right, all right. Like after I re-roll 50 times, I just can't stick with it anymore. Then I end up settling, and then months pass, and I'm like, man, why do I have this garbage person? I shouldn't have settled. But like I said, it's really not a big deal. Priscilla, this is the other newcomer. Or Priscilla. 17, 634. And she's got the Excalibur. She's got the Whirlwind. She's got the sword. Someone else has sword, right? Nope. Alright, new skill. Not that sword. Not that. That's a dagger. Sword, sword, sword. There we go. Sword and plating. That's the first one's plating. $720. It's just going to be another 5-2, I think, right? Oh, 10. 10. Because is that the whirlwind attack? Oh, it's going to be more after I, you know, actually gear it up. That's Priscilla. And now we've got two more. We've got the Lord. Lenny. Lenny the Lord. 3-7. 7-11. We got the shield. We got this heart. Oh, yeah. No new skills. That's what I'm talking about. Perfect form. 1426. Look at that health. Look at that defense. What a tank. This knight is a tank. That's my only, 5-digit by a lot. Ton of defense. Attack 5971. Oops, I'm not doing attack. I'm doing evasion, which is 0. 5971, and that's going to be 5 and 2, right? Yeah. All right, we got one more. Oops. What's happening? Cut, paste. All right, I don't know what happened. One more Warden. Renarin the Warden. Oh no. Is that 25? 2 through 28 with 2 breaks. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. For a second I thought I missed one. 541. Okay, Renarin the Warden. 967. What am I doing? 967. 2501. 67. Look at that evasion. Caps with Polonia. And he's got decent attack for a red guy. I think it's just 5-2, right? Here's that skill. Here's that skill that I'm always told to reroll. I'll never do it. Unless they come out with content you actually need to optimize your guys to play. Is this my first Caltrips? It is. Caltraps. Is it not called Caltraps? Am I blind? Am I staring right at it? Have I moused over it 3 times already? Okay. Caltraps, and we have a basic evasion. Cool. Look, we did it. And then you could put an equipment if you want. So I think we're done with Shop Titans for now. I'm just going to pretty this up a little bit. It all fits on one screen, which I absolutely love. So I think what I want to do is, for sure I want to border this and border the whole thing, and then I think border the brakes. Oops. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to grab that. So these are all brakes, so I'm going to border them, make these a lot narrower, and then, yes, I got it. Let's get rid of this. What am I doing? Making a mess of my Excel sheet. No border. Cool, 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 cool. Thick bottom border. Okay, got it. All right, we got the class. We got skill. I'm going to center this. I'm going to put one more thin border here. No, that's not what I wanted. A thin border, thin left border. And I think I want to bold these because, right, this is what the stats are, but this is really the number you care about. You could do an effective health too, where you multiply your HP times your evasion. That wouldn't work, or I mean, you'd have to, kind of do something funky with these classes with health regen. But so HP, what I'm going to do is I'm going to color code this. So HP, and I like to do just like really light colors. You can do like more flashy colors if you want. I like light colors because I feel like it's not overpowering. It doesn't obfuscate the information. I don't want any of these reds. I want a really light red that's not orange. I want like a blood red with low saturation. Alright, I think, that's like an ugly salmon color, whatever. Defense is blue, in my mind. Evasion is green. And then effective damage could be whatever you want. More like a blood red. Okay. I think I like that. I'm going to make that a little smaller and that smaller. Cool. You might want to kind of want to bold these. I mean, power doesn't matter, like I was talking about earlier, but it is, like a nice little gauge. No, that's too cluttered with that being like that. Do I want to put like a I could put like a something up here like like hero roster 10, 22, 21 or something. like that. Yeah, actually, I think I do like that. Um, this was like the standard color we did on financial statements as the label. I want these to be centered um, vertically. Right, the column or the rows are a little tall because I was fitting these symbols in. Oops, that's not the one I meant to click. Yeah, no, I made a mess. I'll bold the headings, I think. Cool. So here's one other thing you can do. I have this the way I like it. If you wanted, you could do like a gradient where you're ranking all your heroes. So you have all these powers here. What we could do is we could go conditional formatting and we could make a scale. So like we could do something like this. And you can see there's a bunch you can play around with them. You can make like bars where it fills up based on um, how that's what I used to do for the guild chart. It's like fills up based on how close they are to the full color gradients. So the green heroes are stronger. You can like really quickly spot, oh, look, I got a couple 48Ks. Oh, what's wrong here? Well, I just made this hero. It's not geared yet. Same with this one. And you can kind of like, you know, find red flags um, oh, I have this hero that only has 2900 attack power. Is that really what I want? Should I try to cut this hero? Of course, that's the one, like I said, that's new. So you could do like a gradient like that. Um, yeah, yeah. I mean, you do whatever you want. I think this is pretty good. Um, yeah, I'm happy with it. Uh, so this is what my hero roster looks like. I'm going to show you one other. So uh, my Guild, my Rotten Vale guildmate, who is like an absolute expert at heroes, maybe the world leading expert on heroes is okay. Actually, I'll show you one other one. This is mine, a different one I made. It's the same kind of thing that we have here. You can see crit rate, crit damage, defense, evasion, HP. This is an old one I made. I summed all my heroes' power down here, which is just kind of a fun way to progress or track progress as you update your heroes. I have my equipment in this one, so you can see that. But yeah, that's Tycho, and he knows all about the combat. He's a complete master at it. Here's his. So he's got the skills, as you can see. Classes, didn't use symbols, used words. He's color coded it. The Titans have the colored font. Um, Power, HP, attack, crit rate, crit damage. He doesn't do the effective damage like I do. He does do the threat rating and the evasion. And then he also has like a list of what team they're on. So he runs these rangers on loop with Bologna. He does a ton of quests. So he has here which ones, like he's got teams, Bologna A team, Bologna B team. And I think these are just constantly up and then he refreshes Bologna every quest, farms a ton of gear, whether these are solos or duos. So you can make it however you want. This is mine. I'm pretty happy with this. I think this is actually what I'm going to use. I'm not going to really tinker with this. Um, what happened? No. See, I did something bad. It was when I inserted this. Wow. I'm going to uninsert it. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. That's the... I didn't follow my own advice. I must have like not been I was talking, not paying attention. So that's what will happen. Some of these aren't in the cell. They're just pasted over the page. And so then when you insert, you get this terrible, terrible mess. So don't do what I did. Do better than me. Tragic. All right. Well, thank you for watching. Like I said, any comments or anything, I'm happy to take suggestions, make clarifications, or whatever. Thanks.